obviously if you want to persuade someone to do something, whether it's in business or your partner, if you want to make friends to go to the cinema to see the film you want to see, you have to put together a strong argument to successfully make that proposal. So Jan is going to do a proposal in this project, advocating an idea or a course of action, and she'll organise the proposal using a 6-step method which is outlined in the manual. The time for the presentation is 5 to 7 minutes. So Jan, would you like to come up and give us your proposal?
Thank you very much. Toastmasters of the evening and welcome guests. I am speaking specifically to you this evening because my proposal is to the people that are here tonight and the other members of Strictly Speaking that aren't here. But before I actually tell you what the proposal is, as it's to do with Strictly Speaking, you will forgive me for trying to work out what you might be here for. And also I'd like your suggestions as well at the end. Now, why would most people come to Strictly Speaking or a Toastmasters club? Well, probably one of the main reasons to come is to practice your speaking skills, to learn how to do it better, to get confidence with that and any other thing around it. Also, something that you might not necessarily realise you're coming for, but once you start, you'll find out. Leadership, with Toastmasters, we have a second manual, and you'll have seen all these people doing different roles tonight, and these are leadership skills which will come in useful in your outside world, outside of Strictly Speaking. And then, and as with any club, I believe that, especially here, so friendly, people come to be part of an uplifting community, and there's many people, myself included, have thought on a Tuesday night, especially when it's bad weather, oh, do I really want to go out tonight? Oh, I can't be bothered. No, I'm going to go. Just I don't want to let people down. I go, and it's wonderful, and I have a really good time, and I feel really good for coming, and I'm sure that'll be happening the same for everybody tonight. And you won't be too exhausted when you go home, therefore. Now, we're only a small group at the moment. We have been larger. If we were bigger, what we'd also get out of it is to be able to speak in front of a larger group, because at the moment it's quite a small group. So I don't know if you'd agree that it'd be even more beneficial to be able to practice speaking in front of loads of people. Also, it would be able to be an award-winning group. If we don't have 20 members, we can't go for the different awards. We don't get enough points to get the awards. So if we have 20 members at least, we can go in for awards. So how great would it be to be part of an award-winning club? And also, that's for the club and for ourselves, because we can also go in for competent communicator and all the different things. There's different things we can go in for ourselves, competent communicator, DTM and all these other things. Then we could also go into competitions, whether or not it's a bigger club, but it's better, isn't it, if you've had practice in front of a large audience. If you're doing practice here and you speak to 6 people and then you go through a competition and there's 300 people there, oh, a big difference. So it'd be great to have a bigger audience to practice again. And I've mentioned the personal awards. I'll put that at the end, personal awards. Are there any other reasons why anybody here tonight comes to, can I ask the guests why they came?
Just having confidence.
General confidence, yeah. Okay. So again, if there was more people you were practicing in front of, you'd get even more confidence than if it was just a few people, maybe? Any other reasons why people
pick up some technique?
Well, that could do with this perhaps as well, but that's another part of it, so well done. So those are some reasons why we come to Toastmasters and why we are here tonight. So my challenge, we're only small. My challenge is there's two parts to this really. If we lost all the members altogether, we didn't get enough members and people didn't come, we couldn't come at all, we would lose the club. That is the worst case scenario. But secondly, if we just had a bigger group, it would be even better than it is now. So my challenge, ladies and gentlemen, this evening is to do a 14-day challenge of doing one action per day to promote or market or mention or in some way do something for Strictly Speaking. Now before you all go, oh gosh, that sounds really hard. It's really easy, honestly. And I'll quickly run through some ideas that I've had and you might be able to add something to me. So for example, who's got a Facebook account? Okay, so there's 3 of you, so we've got Facebook. So just all you'd have to do for that is just a little post. I've actually, if there's a Strictly Speaking page, so if you find there's that, liking that counts as one action for the day, just liking it, because that means all your friends, oh, what's that she's liked. Do a little post about it. I've made an event on there for next week. I did one for tonight, and according to Facebook, I'm the only person coming tonight. But if you go on there, you can see the event, share the event, invite somebody to come as a guest next time. Because all this is about is just getting awareness and to have guests. The main idea is to get guests. So that's 1. 2, who's got a Twitter account? Here. Anybody? Yep. So one tweet would count one action, so that you could just do one every 3 days. That would be how many of them in 14 days, the actions. And then we've also got, oh, I picked up the wrong piece of paper, that's gone. We've got LinkedIn. Who's got a LinkedIn account? Anybody? Yep. Well, have we got a LinkedIn page? No? Well, maybe we could do a LinkedIn page and also just mention that you're in Strictly Speaking. Do a little, hey, I went to Strictly Speaking as Toastmasters, really brilliant. Love to see you next time. Why don't you come with me? You can come as a guest. Something like that. And then we've got any other social medias. Anybody else got any other social media, that sort of thing that we use at all? No? So we haven't got any more of those at the moment. So, I mean, there's all sorts, isn't there? Blogging. Who's got a blog? Bill, you're going to be doing most of it tonight. Okay, well I've got a blog and I'm being recorded for my blog this evening, so I'm going to put this on mine and that's going to count as one of my blog posts. But again, you know, just mention it, it's all it needs, and just say this is when we're meeting, come along to the next meeting. Then we've got any other special interests, groups, and that could count anything at all. And on both of these things, Phil's the only one I'm talking to now because nobody else has got a blog, but I originally thought blogging had to be about your specific topic and you couldn't talk about anything other than that. That's really boring, actually. You won't get new people looking at it. If you want to have a really interesting blog, yes, have the mainstay about your topic, but also just fun things you did. Make people realise you're human and they'll be more interested to follow your blog, and then they'll be looking at the things that you're wanting them to read as well. Now the special interest is the same. You might belong to a knitting club or a singing club or a foodie club or anything, and you wouldn't think you should mention this because it's something completely different. Now, how many speakers have you have at your club that within the